Hi students, good morning. Welcome back to EduStar video class. You are watching Class 5 Social Lesson 6 Climate Zones of the Earth Part 2. We'll have a small recap. Weather is the condition of atmosphere over a short period of time at a particular place. It keeps changing from time to time. The weather at one place may be different from another place at the same time. And climate. Climate is the average weather condition of a place for a long period of time. It is different at different places of the world. Factors affecting climate. First one, temperature and latitude. Latitude or the distance from the equator affects the climate of a place. Places near the equator are hotter than the places near the poles. This is because the poles receive the slanting rays of the sun, whereas equator receives the direct sun rays of the sun. Next one is about sea breeze and the land breeze. So what is mean by sea breeze? The wind that blows from the sea to the land and carries moisture and brings rainfall to the coastal areas. So it is called sea breeze. And the wind that blows from the land to the sea is called the land breeze. The land breeze from the warm areas is warm and dry, and from the cold areas it is cold and dry. Sea breeze blows during the day while the land breeze blows during the night. And what is mean by coastal areas? Coastal areas are places located along or near the sea. These areas are cooler than the inland areas. So what is mean by inland areas? Inland areas are the places that are located away from the sea. So places near the sea is known as coastal areas, and the places away from the sea is known as inland areas. And coastal areas have a moderate climate because of cool sea breeze. Next is about moisture or humidity. So humidity is the moisture or wet water vapor present in air. The closer a place is to the sea, the more humid it is. So place which is close to the sea have more humid, and the coastal areas are more humid because of cool winds from the sea blow towards the land, and humidity also causes rainfall in an area. Next is about altitude. Altitude or height above the sea level. The altitude of a place is defined as its height from the sea level. Temperature of a place decreases with an increase in altitude. Zones of the world. The temperature and the amount of rainfall determine the climate of a place. The climate of all parts of the world is not the same. It varies from place to place depending on many factors. Okay, so some regions may be hot and wet while others may be hot and dry. Certain regions of the world may be covered with snow and ice throughout the year, while some may have extreme summer and winter. The world has been divided into different climatic regions on the basis of the climatic conditions. The whole world is divided into climatic regions or heat zones according to the type of climate they have. The three main climatic or heat zones are torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Before we study in detail about the heat zones, first we will recall about major latitudes. So, the major latitudes are Arctic Circle 66.5 degree north, Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree north, Equator 0 degree, Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree south and Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree south. First, see the torrid zone, which is shown in orange color. Torrid zone lies between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Temperate zone shown in green color, and temperate zone lies between Arctic Circle and Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere and Antarctic Circle and Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere. And frigid zone, which is shown in blue color, it lies between North Pole to Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and South Pole and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. First we will see about torrid zone, the region between the two tropics, that is the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is known as the torrid zone. It is also known as the equatorial zone. This region receives direct sun rays, making it hot almost throughout the year. So this region will have hot climate. The rainfall in some places here is very heavy. Thus they have a hot and wet climate. About temperate zone and the region between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle form the temperate zone. These regions receive slanting rays of the sun and hence the climate is neither too hot nor too cold. They have cold winters and mild summers. Okay, so here you can see some grasslands in this zone. In the given picture, you can see some of the grasslands that are located in temperate zone. So what is mean by grassland? Grasslands is nothing but land covered with grass. Okay, so prairies in North America. So prairies in North America, steppes in Europe and Asia, wells in Africa, pampas in South America. So these are the few grasslands that are found in temperate zone. The regions around the poles are known as frigid zones and they lie between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. They are very far away from the equator and receive slanting rays of the sun. The frigid zone do not receive the sun rays at all in most of the months. That is why they are covered with thick sheets of ice most of the year. The climate is extremely cold throughout the year. Now once again we will compare the heat zones of the earth. Torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Torrid zone means the regions between equator, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is called as torrid zone. Temperate zone, regions between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and regions between Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. Frigid zone, regions between above Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, regions below Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. Torrid zone receives direct sunlight and they are hottest part of the earth. Temperate zone receives moderate amount of sunlight, and so in temperate zone the climate will be neither too hot nor too cold. Frigid zone receives very less sunlight and they are coldest part of the earth. Some countries in torrid zone are India, Thailand, Mexico, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Burma, Bangladesh and Vietnam, etc. Some countries in temperate zone are North America, Europe, North Asia, South America, etc. Some countries in frigid zone are Alaska, Sweden, Finland, Greenland, etc. And finally, we completed this lesson 6 climatic zones chapter, and now take your social book. Use pencil to write the book exercise. Refer page number 38, part A, fill in the blanks. Use pencil to write the answer. Is it clear, students? So first question, weather can be understood as a dash of climate. Answer is part. Second one, temperature governs the flow of dash. Answer is winds. Third one, equatorial region receives dash rays of the sun. Answer is direct. Fourth one, prairies experience dash climate. Answer is moderate. Fifth one, dash zone is the coldest because it receives dash rays of the sun. Answer is frigid zone and slanted. Next, part B. Choose the correct answer. First question. Which of these factors does not affect climate? Answer is custom. So, just tick the answer. Second one. The wind that blows from the sea to the land is known as sea breeze. Number 3. Moisture causes dash and makes a place cooler. Answer is humidity. Number 4. What kind of climate does the torrid zone experience? Hot. Number 5. The temperate zone receives dash sun rays. Answer is slanting. Next, part C. State T for true sentences and F for false. So in the given box, just you write false means write F, true means write T. First question. As distance from the equator increases, the temperature increases. Answer false. Second one. Wind always blows from an area of hot climate to an area of cold climate. Answer false. Third one, humidity lowers as distance from the sea increases. Answer is true. Fourth question, as altitude increases, temperature increases. False. Fifth question, New Delhi is located in the torrid zone. False. Now take your classwork note, write lesson 6 climate zones of the earth. Write today's date also and use black stick pen to write the heading. Part D, answer the following in few words. First one, differentiate between climate and weather. climate. It is the average weather condition of a place for a long period of time. It is different at different places of the world. Weather. It is the condition of atmosphere over a short period of time at a particular place. It keeps changing from time to time. Second question, name 3 factors affecting climate of a place. The answer is temperature and latitude, moisture, altitude. Third question, name the heat zones of the world. The answer is torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Number 4. Why does Nainital remain cool when New Delhi faces scorching heat? As altitude increases, temperature decreases. This is because the air, while rising from the sea level, becomes lighter and thinner as it moves higher. Therefore, the mountainous regions has a cool climate as compared to the plain region. Nainital is a hill station whereas Delhi lies in the plains. Therefore, Nainital remains cool when New Delhi faces scorching heat. Bye students. Meet you all in the next video. Take care. Stay home and stay safe.